We are tracking 7 different objects.
Urgent space alert. 7 deadly comets are now racing toward Earth's neighborhood, and what's happening this fall could change everything we know about our solar system. This isn't just another cosmic event. It's a swarm unlike anything we've seen in decades, and the timing is absolutely terrifying. We're not talking about a single rogue comet here. We're tracking 7 different objects simultaneously flying into the inner solar system. 2 have already completed their closest approach to the Sun, while 5 more will perform this deadly dance by the end of 2025. What makes this situation unprecedented? Never before have we witnessed such a concentrated assault of cometary bodies converging on our cosmic neighborhood in such a short time frame. And the implications go far beyond just pretty lights in the sky. Let's break down this celestial army piece by piece. The most mysterious member isn't even confirmed to be a comet. It's 3I Atlas, an interstellar visitor that's behaving in ways that have astronomers scratching their heads. This object has been active since we first spotted it way beyond Jupiter's orbit, which is completely anomalous behavior. But the real shocker came on September 11th when astronomers discovered C2025 R2 Swan, and here's where it gets spine-chilling. This comet had its closest approach to the Sun just 1 day after being discovered. That's like finding a speeding bullet just before it hits its target. What's even more disturbing is that Swan is positioned to interact with the mysterious 3I Atlas in October, creating what could be the most dynamic celestial event of our lifetimes. When Swan makes its closest approach to Earth on October 21st, coming within just 0.25 astronomical units, it will be practically on our doorstep while 3I Atlas reaches superior conjunction. On the same day, the roster of incoming threats reads like a cosmic countdown to chaos. C2022 Endu. Pan-STARS already struck on July 31st at 382 AUC 2025. R2 Swan completed its death spiral on September 12th at 0.5. AU414P stereo will peak on September 27th at 0.52 AUC 2025. K1 Atlas approaches dangerously close on October 8th at just 0.33, while the enigmatic 3I Atlas reaches perihelion. October 29th C 2025 A6. Lemon threatens on November 8th at 0.53. AU240P NEAT concludes this assault on December 19th at 2:12. Here's what space agencies aren't telling you about why this comet swarm is so dangerous. It's not just about potential impacts. It's about the invisible electromagnetic chaos these objects create as they tear through our solar system. Each comet carries with it a massive envelope of gas, dust, and plasma. Take 3I Atlas, for example. Its CO2 coma, that's the bubble of gas and charged particles surrounding it, already measures 700,000 kilometers across. That's half the diameter of our Sun, and it's only going to grow larger as it gets closer. But here's the terrifying part. C2025 R2. Swan already sports a tail stretching 2.5 degrees across the sky. That's 5 times wider than the full moon as seen from Earth. This isn't just ice and dust we're talking about. When gas exists in space, it naturally becomes plasma due to solar radiation, creating powerful electric currents that spiral inward along the ecliptic plane. These electromagnetic disturbances don't just create pretty aurora displays. They can trigger massive solar flares, coronal mass ejections, and space weather events that could cripple our satellite networks, GPS systems, and power grids. We've already seen evidence of comets triggering enhanced solar activity. And with 7 objects converging simultaneously, we're entering uncharted territory. The most spine-chilling possibility: tail disconnection events. In 2007, we witnessed a coronal mass ejection completely sever a comet's tail as it swept past. With so many active comets in our neighborhood during solar maximum, multiple tail disconnections could create an electromagnetic storm of unprecedented proportions.
This comet right there, C2025 R2 Swan, is only about 0.25 astronomical units away from the Earth.
Mark your calendars for October 21st, 2025. This could be the day that defines our understanding of cosmic threats. On this date, we'll witness a perfect storm of celestial mechanics that hasn't occurred in recorded history. I Atlas reaches superior conjunction, positioning itself on the opposite side of the Sun from Earth. Normally, this would mean any solar activity it triggers would be directed away from us. But here's the game changer. C2025 R2 Swan will be at its closest approach to Earth at exactly the same time, sitting just 0.25 AU away and positioned perfectly along the ecliptic plane. This creates a cosmic relay system. Any electromagnetic disturbances triggered by 3I Atlas could be amplified and redirected toward Earth by Swan's position and its massive plasma tail. It's like having a lightning rod positioned between two storm clouds, and we're standing right beneath it. The timing couldn't be worse. We're currently in solar cycle 25, approaching solar maximum when our sun is already prone to violent outbursts. Adding 7 cometary bodies to this volatile mix is like throwing gasoline on a bonfire. Of all the incoming threats, C2025 A6 Lemon poses perhaps the most deceptive danger. Expected to reach magnitude 3.5, bright enough to see with the naked eye, this comet will put on a spectacular show in early November. But don't let its beauty fool you. Lemon's orbital configuration places it in the perfect position for Northern Hemisphere viewing, sitting above the ecliptic plane as it makes its closest approach on November 8th. While stargazers will be mesmerized by what could be the best comet display in years, the real danger lies in what we can't see. This object will approach within 0.53 astronomical units of the Sun, close enough to develop a substantial tail and coma. As it interacts with solar wind and magnetic fields, it will create its own electromagnetic signature that could persist for weeks after its closest approach. But here's what keeps astronomers awake at night. We still don't fully understand how these objects interact with each other when they're in close proximity. With multiple comets active simultaneously, we could witness cascade effects where one object's electromagnetic disturbances trigger responses in others, creating a chain reaction of space weather events. Atlas isn't just another comet, it's a messenger from the void between stars, and it's behaving like nothing we've ever encountered. This interstellar visitor could have traveled for billions of years from a star system hundreds or thousands of light years away, carrying with it materials and properties completely foreign to our solar system. What's most unsettling is its size uncertainty. Current estimates range from 5 to 46 kilometers in diameter. That's a massive margin of error that speaks to how little we understand about this object. Its nucleus remains hidden within that enormous 700,000 kilometer wide coma, making it impossible to determine its true nature. As 3 Atlas continues its approach, its coma will only grow larger. Scientists predict it could eventually match the Sun's diameter in size, creating a massive electromagnetic disturbance zone that will interact with our solar system in ways we can't predict. The most chilling prospect? In 2026, Earth will pass through the debris trail left by 3I Atlas. We have no idea what this interstellar material might contain, or how it will interact with our atmosphere, magnetic field, or even our planet's biosphere. We're essentially flying blind into the wake of an alien visitor. The convergence of 7 cometary bodies represents more than just an astronomical curiosity. It's a stress test for every system that keeps our modern civilization running. Our power grids, communication networks, and navigation systems all depend on stable space weather conditions. Historical records show that major cometary events often coincide with significant societal changes, technological breakthroughs, and even geopolitical upheavals. Whether this represents actual causation or mere correlation, the timing of this swarm couldn't be more significant. We're living through an era of unprecedented technological dependence, just as our solar system experiences this unusual concentration of electromagnetic disturbances. The combination of solar maximum conditions with 7 active comets creates a perfect storm scenario that our modern infrastructure has never been tested against. Emergency preparedness agencies are quietly updating their space weather protocols, while power companies are implementing additional grid protections. But the truth is, we're venturing into uncharted territory where computer models and historical precedents offer little guidance. As we race toward the climactic events of October and November, one thing becomes crystal clear. We are witnessing something extraordinary and potentially dangerous unfold in our cosmic neighborhood. 7 comets, led by the mysterious interstellar visitor 3I Atlas, are about to put our solar system through its greatest electromagnetic stress test in recorded history. The ancient civilizations that viewed comets as harbingers of change might have been more prescient than we realized. With artificial intelligence reshaping society, geopolitical tensions reaching critical points, and our technological infrastructure more vulnerable than ever to space weather events, the timing of this celestial swarm feels almost prophetic. But here's what you need to know right now. Stay informed, stay prepared, and keep watching the skies. The next few months will either confirm our understanding of how comets interact with our solar system or completely rewrite the textbooks. The cosmic countdown has begun, and Earth is directly in the crosshairs. Don't miss what happens next in this unprecedented cosmic event. Subscribe now and hit that notification bell because the most dramatic chapters of this story are still being written across the October and November skies. The swarm has arrived, and we're about to discover just how powerful these ancient cosmic messengers really are. Like this video if you want to stay ahead of the cosmic chaos, and share it with anyone who needs to know what's really happening in our solar system right now.